Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Okay, let's jump in, Chris. It's August. The postseason races are starting to take shape, and these divisional matchups are really starting to impact the standings.
Yeah, Boog, these two teams play each other a lot, and maybe it's easy to think, hey, they know your holes and your weaknesses, but these are the matchups during the season that matter more in the standings than the rest of the games. These are the ones that really add up at the end of the year and can set you up for a strong finish in the month of September.
So just about set now, and towing the slab, Domingo Germán. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to go here. And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Kicks and fires. And down on strikes he goes. And one out now. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Ooh, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Now a chance for Spencer Steer. And a foul ball. Two outs. Pitch is in the dirt. 1-1. Swings through that one, out in front that time. 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound in this one, Nick Lodolo. What's the word on him?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
And that's through there for a strike. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Here's the Pirates lineup now. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is C.J. Cron. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Herman measures 6 feet 2 inches, 180 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the righty deals.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3 balls and a strike. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. A wind and a pitch. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Matt McClain, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. One out, base is empty. And it skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Cruz on to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Now one missed. Second inning here, no score. And that's in the dirt.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Bounce to the left side. Sends it across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Reds go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now it's the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. Lodolo back to work.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
And a 1-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. Wouldn't chase that time.
1-0.
And a good eye there. Good hitters count the 2-0. A little out front there as he swings through it.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Oh, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Henry Davis getting ready to hit. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
And another ball. Two outs.
That's the ball.
That one is absolutely belted. That's bad. Climbs the ladder and makes the catch.
That ball had some carry on it. Great job of making the decision quickly to get up in the air. Reels it in. Excellent job to end the inning.
The third inning. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. The pitch. That clips the corner. On the ground to the left. Fires over to Crone. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting it.
The first baseman, number 33.
Christian Encarnacion Strand will hit next.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
There's the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Missed inside with the curve. One down, base is empty.
2-2.
Top of the third, no score. And a ground ball to first, and foul ball. Line drive. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Nick Lodolo stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The 1-0. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Reds down in order, and we're still knotted at 0. Here in Pittsburgh, ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Stone Garrett. Lodolo back to work. And that one pulled foul. And that's outside. Just missed. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Two balls. 2 strikes.
And that one hammered Benson. Going back to the warning track, makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now the third baseman, good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Fought off foul. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball. 1 strike.
In the air, center field. Steer gets under it. And there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Domingo.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Domingo Herman.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And a foul ball. Here's a high fly ball out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. Bucks go down quietly, and we are still scoreless. Back here at PNC Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Elly De La Cruz. And the pitch. Just missed.
The Reds signed Elly in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
Up next for Cincinnati, the right fielder.
Go ahead run on base. Next for Cincinnati, Will Benson. He's 0 for 1. And ball one to the right fielder.
1-0.
All tied up here in the second game of the series. And there's a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
De La Cruz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now the center fielder, Spencer Steer. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Wouldn't chase that time.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Righty delivers. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Fourth inning underway. No score. Missed with a changeup. 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And the 3-1. And a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The 1-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And there's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That misses. Full count now. Matt McClain on deck for Cincinnati. Gets a piece and stays alive. At the belt and fires. And he walked him.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Kicks and deals. Bases loaded, nobody out, and a run across. Top half of inning number 4. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground, 2 ball. The throw to second, and a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
So up next, Jeimer Candelario. That one fouled off. Two outs. And there's a foul ball. Line drive. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Reds 2 and the Pirates nothing. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Jake Fraley. The lefty fires.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Stevenson makes the grab. And there's one down.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 so far. Fastball for a strike. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, this has the potential to fire up the offense. Only 1 out and now a base runner on first. You've got to stay out of a double play if you're going to make something happen here.
McCutchen on the move. Strike in there. Throw safe.
Well, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
McCutchen leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Right through there for a strike.
Over 2.
And now the lefty. He goes down looking.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
The shortstop, O'Neill.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. Struck out swinging his first time. Late on that fastball.
No ball. 1 strike.
The Reds up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And now the count is even. That clips the corner. Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Pirates leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. In now for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson.
The catcher,
And the pitch.
Stevenson.
Lifted in the air, right center field. McCutchen after it. And out number 1 on the grab.
The first baseman, number 33, Christian.
And now the first
Encarnacion
baseman, Christian
Strand.
Encarnacion Strand. Encarnacion Strand, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Roansy Contreras appears to be getting loose. Oviedo, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up,
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nobody left for Cincinnati as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero.
well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Fouled off down the right side.
You know, these Pirates, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The line to kick the pitch.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a 1-2. The punch out there. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Henry Davis, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And that one off the outside edge. Strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Stone Garrett, the next Pirate to hit. Flied to right his first time. Fastball for a strike. Good eye right there. And he deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. And a ball evens the count. The Pirates yet to pick up a hit here. Out towards right center field. Coming on. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at PNC Park, top of the 6th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. The pitch.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Here's a 1-1. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Domingo Germán done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Roansy Contreras. He's into the game with the bases empty. Will Benson digs in now. And delivers outside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And it's fouled away.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Edge of the zone, called a strike. And a count 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Softly hit into right field, and it gets down, base hit.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next for Cincinnati. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. He's safe.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
And a pitch. Fought off foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one the other way. Makes the grab, one down. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. And now, Teoscar Hernandez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
On the corner for a strike. That misses, and it's 1-1. 2 outs. That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. The Reds rolling after this solo shot. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the third baseman, number 19.
The third baseman.
It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The pitch.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next one is off the plate. Ball 2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And here it comes. And that one ripped into right. Benson squeezes it. One up, one down.
The batter, the pitcher.
Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Key Brian Hayes. One out, the base is empty for him. Bounced up the middle, and it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game.
Well, there goes the dream of the no-hitter. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Back to the top of the lineup, digging in, Jake Fraley.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it. Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And a pitch. That one well upstairs. And the count is 1-1. The Pirates trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. kicks and fires. That one just missing inside. Now 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Payoff pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Andrew McCutchen, the next Pirate to hit.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Two on, 1 out. Hard ground ball, base knock. Here comes Hayes around third. Here's the throw, but it's offline. He will score.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. C.J. Cron, the next Pirate to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
First sign of movement in the Reds bullpen. T.J. Antone loosening up for manager David Bell. Sims getting cranked up as well. Ground ball right side. Goes to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Colin Holderman.
Well, he's been an absolute workhorse out of the pen all season long. This is the 70th appearance for him this year, and that says a lot about how much they trust handing the ball over to him.
Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
The second baseman.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And a foul ball. The 1-2. And another ball. Right-handed reliever on the ground. Peguero throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
The bat. The third baseman.
Jamer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one wrapped foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And the right-hander deals to the right side. Peguero. Whips it to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
2 outs, base is empty. Tyler Stevenson getting ready to hit. And a curve misses outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Righty to the plate. That's in there. And that is strike 2. Two down, nobody on. Bounce to the right. And it's through for a hit. And here's the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a curve is down and in. Two outs. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit. Then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
And the righty deals. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Nick Lodolo.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Ground ball left side. They get the force. That's out number 3. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Reds 3 and the Pirates 1. Bottom of the inning, and now the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
The line of the pitch. Late on that fastball.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Here comes the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Hernandez makes a nice running catch.
The batter, the second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Liover Peguero, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Up and in, and it's 1-0. The Reds leading by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The pitch. On the ground to third. Finds his way through, base hit.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find the hole and get you enough. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Up next for the Pirates, Henry Davis. And he takes a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Step off, throw to first. And he's back in easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Aguero at first, one gone. This one popped up right side. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stone Garrett now at the plate. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Center field. Lays out and makes the play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder, you lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Aroldis Chapman out of the bullpen now, and he'll go into the 6th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Endy Rodriguez. He'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
And batting 9, number 5, Endy Rodriguez.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, Elly De La Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. And a pitch. That catches the corner.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next offering upstairs. There's a swing and a miss.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
The shortstop takes the ball. Wouldn't chase that time.
3-2.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. One down, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 2 out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And first offering is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Strike 2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Two down, nobody on. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play, and they don't get the out.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Man at first. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Steer off of first with 2 away. Snap throw to first. Steer back in on a dive. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And that just misses.
One ball.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
At the belt and fires. Bounce to third. Rolls across the diamond, and that is the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati, and the score stays 3-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Alexis Diaz.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And a pitch. Number 19 in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Diaz, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. And that one fouled off. The pitch.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Kicks and deals. Not even close there. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Andy Rodriguez, the next to hit, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. And now the 0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The Reds trying to protect a 2-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And another ball. On the ground, right side. McLean. 2 up, 2 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Right side, McLean. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Score holds. It's 3-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Dauri Moreta.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McLean. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. And the pitch. Foul ball. And here it comes.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And a 3-1 on the way. That one ripped right center field. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
In now for the Reds, Jeimer Candelario. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Oh, 1 down. There's a strike at the knees. Action in the pen down there. James Karinchak, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Oviedo also getting ready. Hit hard. That gets through. Coming home. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And the batter now, Tyler Stevenson. 1 for 3. That's in there, and it's 0-1. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. No outs, runner on second. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Next for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one. Candelario, the runner at second with one away. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
0-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And there's the strike. The pitch. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
And that one clips the corner. The other way, and that's just foul. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the second game of the series. Puts it in the air out towards left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 5-1, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
On the mound now for the Pirates, James Karinchak. He's pitching on 2 days rest. So first and second with 2 outs. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Will Benson. Just missed. First and second, 2 down. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two on, 2 outs.
No,
Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
2-2 on the way. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And they'll do it again. Two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Not close with that one. Full count, 3-2. In the air, left field. Fraley should have it. Brings it in. And that is that. So 2 runs in the inning, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Reds 5 and the Pirates 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. T.J. Antone.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen. 1 for 2.
Andrew McCutchen.
The wind of the pitch. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. So a man aboard. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, C.J. Cron. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Ball 1, no strikes. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Now fly ball to right center. Benson makes the catch. 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, O'Neill.
He's 2 outs away. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, O'Neill Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch misses. Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second. Now he launches a throw over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first was way offline. And I have to think the runner coming in the second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
So it's their last chance in this one. Up next for the Pirates, Liover Peguero.
1 ball, no strike.
In the dirt. In there safely. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Two outs with a runner at third. And another ball. The count 2-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. This could end it. Hard hit right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling. It's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 runners on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.